let on, you know, that he showed us how to do these things on there. What is the value of the test statistics? So
are you talking about the notes that you gave us last week?
So the T equals, no, you know, like he has the Excel thing.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, so, okay. So let's just look at, we have to find the value of the test statistic.
Okay, T stat for sigma unknown, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have it up here. So then the X bar, oh, but this doesn't have that X after minus the X before.
So this is the hypothesis test. So what is the value of the test statistic? So T equals, it is, well, you have to subtract, is it, I want to say D minus 0, or what's the, what is the test statistic? I don't even know where to start on this one. Okay, so I only have this one assignment to help me, and it doesn't even seem like it has anything to do with this stuff.
Yeah.
This is the hypothesis testing, though. So if you find notes on your hypothesis testing, that should help. So, but the test equals X bar minus standard deviation, which we don't know. That's
Yeah.
put the 0 in. Divided by the A or the S value divided by the sample size.
So
is that in our Excel?
So I have sample size calculation that gives us a p-value 2 tail and p-value 1 tail.
Okay, where in the Excel does it do the T, the test statistic?
Yeah, the T is stat for sigma unknown. So we
Okay.
have X bar.
X bar minus the standard deviation, which is 0, because we don't know what it is.
Okay.
Divided by the S, which is 3.3, divided by the sample size, which is 9.
So what would the MU be?
Huh?
Is there something, the MU?
They didn't give us the MU. Oh, yeah, the MU, isn't that the T value?
So would that be 0?
Why can't I get... Oh, okay. Well, it always says n minus 1. Okay. So, I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm just really like frustrated. Okay. Let me skip to some of this and see if any of this is going to help us on. So we do know how to figure out the statistics if we know what we're supposed to put in there. Only I only wrote it from off of his note, so maybe we have to go. Okay. Okay, let's just skip over. What does it asking us? Do we have to use these calculations? It doesn't say on these. Okay. Suppose we have, okay, I understand what it's doing, but maybe we do have to have the numbers.
Yeah.
Because it's doing so it's doing the match pair test. And there's before and after. Before and after. So then we're gonna do the stuff off of that.
Was that for number 5?
No, that was 3. So we're
okay.
I was just saying we're taking the two things and we're doing a two-tailed test, and so we have to get that data on there.
Yeah.
So
Let's see if I can remember how to do that.
Well, we just have to add it. You double click on it, but I can't do it. This is really just dumb for me because
Let's see if I can type it in here.
Well, it doesn't say which one they want us to use.
See if I can get it to open here. Okay, that didn't work. Charting.
Okay, so what would be our X bar then in this problem? The 2.2? Would it be 2.2 minus 0 over the SD, which is 1.3, divided by the sample size of 9?
That sounds right. I'm not positive, but.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm just wondering what the X bar is in this. I need some new. I'm gonna have to meet with my tutor tomorrow. X bar. So okay, so what's the other one asking us?
The other question?
Yeah.
This is the probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. Use this probability to determine the p-value for Jordan's hypothesis test. So would that be our answer? Could it be that easy?
Yeah, well,
That would be the answer for number 3.
well, on here, I'm just not sure how he got, the negative 6.8. So he got it off of that data. So he downloaded it off of the
I
data.
can figure out how to get this.
And he got the X bar number. And I'm not sure what the X bar number is for this problem. Unless it's 2.2.
I just don't know how to open it without opening the other quiz again to download that
Oh, I see.
that information.
You can do that. It'll be fine.
Without having to do the quiz again?
Yeah, it won't do anything to your quiz. It'll just say, it just stays on wherever you are and just says, do you want to continue your quiz?
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we come up with here.
Because I've done that before. And then we might have to
Continue
go.
quiz. Okay, so we need the first. Let's see.
So we do have to,
Okay, so I have the probability applet up.
okay, so it's the SPSS that you have on, and you downloaded all the stuff. Then we're going to have to analyze stuff like that. I don't know if it will let me. It won't.
It's downloading. Okay, here we go. All right. So I have the first group. I have all of it says group 1 and there's a bunch of numbers, and group 2 and a bunch of numbers. So I think, let's see. How did we do this? Is it analyze? No.
I know how to do it. I'm just going to have to do it on here, but you might not be able to see me.
So I have it up. So are we supposed to go, we go to analyze, compare means, and one sample t-test, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, oops, go back up there.
So
So
this,
group,
I think if it's the 0 and not equal to, does that mean you use the two-tailed ones?
let's see what it says on here.
This, because that's the one. So if it's not equal to, then it's the two-tailed test. So, hold on. Oh. So on my SPSS, hold on a second. Okay, I got it up.
Okay, so
Now
I have, on the screen that I have one sample t-test that says group 1 and group 2 with the arrow. Do I send those over to the test variables?
okay, so analyze. Okay, analyze, and then we want, I don't know why it does that. Analyze. It's compare, yeah,
Compare means.
one sample. This should be a two sample. What we need is the that would give us a QQ plot. Okay, analyze means, and then one sampled. I know how you change. Okay, but then it says,
Are these, there's paired sample T down there. Can you see that? There's the means and one sample t-test, independent samples. Are we doing paired, right?
yeah, so I put both groups in, correct? And then you pushed OK, and the test value is 0. T-test, here's all the different things.
Did you do the one sample t-test or the paired sample t-test?
Sample T-test, but I put them both in there, so they're different for both, for the groups. For group set, they're different. So what is the T-test? This is the T-test. So what is the value of the test statistic? So what do they want? The mean? The standard deviation? Oh, there's no two-tailed test value, 0. They want the upper lower. What is the value of the test statistic? So you have the X bar. What's the X bar? The T value? No, the test statistics right here. 6.243, and for group 2 it's 5.530. So what do we use?
See, mine doesn't come up with any. I don't know.
Where it says T, I just don't know if we use both or not.
I wish he had a little bit of a class to really go through this program so we know what we're doing.
Well, it doesn't work when he doesn't help us.
Yes.
Because it's too confusing to not. But okay, so I do have some answers here, however.
Okay.
A one sample test. So I go, you see, did you scroll down to the bottom of yours? You should be able to see your statistics. That should show
In
you.
the data value or the variable view?
So what is the T test statistic? I would say that it's 6.243.
Wait a minute. I gotta go back.
That's for group 1, and so I don't know. And then on group 2, it's different. 5.530. Well, it didn't help the fact that he didn't show us his screen, so we couldn't see his stuff, so I can't. And on here it only says, I thought he said we wouldn't have to know this on the test. T-test. Okay, so we do need the two-tailed test. So I know down here on the bottom, I wonder if we have to times that by 2.
Oh yeah, because I remember him talking about that with it, that we would divide that for one-tailed.
Right. So I only know for the different groups, so I don't remember how.
Do we add them together and then divide them by or times them by the 2?
Well, I have a formula for the T statistic on here. And it's T equals X bar minus standard deviation divided by S divided by the sample size. And we have all those numbers. Well, so what is our X bar? That's the problem. Is that the T?
It could be.
Well, I'm just putting in the 6.243 because
6.243.
yeah, but that's for the different groups. And before, I don't know if he put in different groups because the guy didn't show us how to do that on there. So I don't know. I might have to have Brother Doria go. I'll wait till tomorrow. Because I did get some answer, you know.
Yeah.
6.243.
4.3.
Oh, hey, wait. Do we subtract those two from each other?
Oh, I didn't think of that one.
Well, you know how it has, is that what we do?
What was the other number that you had? 6.243,
Okay,
and then
243 minus, or another one was 5.53. Those are the T. And the degrees of freedom are 19. It might ask us, but it might not. I don't know. I wished I could have seen what he did on there because I have all these. You're comparing the difference between the two line data. Two t-test. Average, a t-test is the average of the pre-test score. So this is an average of what are we looking for? What are we trying to find? We're just trying to find the average of. So I guess we could add those two together and divide them by 2. Divided by 2, what is that?
I have 5.8865.
5.8 what?
865.
Okay, let's put it in. I just don't know what else to do at this point. That's my best guess. At least we came up with an answer on to here.
Yes.
But the problem is I don't know what to do with the 2 different columns because he did not tell us.
Oh, so what decimal point are we supposed to put this at?
I put, usually it tells
3 decimal places.
Yeah, so I got it right. 5.865. And p-value. Use this probability to determine the p-value for the hypothesis test. So Jordan's test statistic is greater than
P-value is observed with a test.
I have to go back. And it's how would you use the body temperature? So the p-value is oh, I just don't even know the p-value. This is a two-tailed test, so we need to shade both tails of the applet. X bar minus the mean is standard deviation, but we don't have the standard deviation. I feel like, so if we put that 5.8 up into a probability outlet and up in there, how it says it on our test. So it says the probability applet, where is that? So if you put your answer, which is 5.865, down here onto the, I feel like I'm kind of getting this a little bit, but I know our answers aren't going to be right.
So the area on there that I put in was, that I got was 0.0098. So would that be the p-value?
Oh, crap. I thought, what did you say you're putting in there?
I put in the applet, I put in the, for t equals negative 5.886, and then on the other side, 5.886, and it come up with the area of 0.0098.
Well, this actually works. Whatever this weird answer is, but I don't know how to read this area. It means 1.1973 to the negative 5 gets you that weird, it's like 10 to the negative 11. So how do you figure out? Okay, so this is assuming the mean body temperature is really 98.6. How would it be for a random sample? Well, do you know our random sample is the probability of obtaining a test statistic for Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. Use a probability to, well, put in Jordan's statistics, but his is 0.403.
And the t?
Yeah, I'm putting it on the normal probability outlet. It's like 96. What's the probability? Says 0.968.
Oh, wait a minute. 0.03.
Put it in the probability outlet and it came up, it's 0.968. I don't know if I'm doing any of this right. I'm just guessing at this point. I'm trying to do something that
Mm-hmm.
sounds right, at least. So
So T, see when I put the T in on the applet, I put in this 0.040 and it won't let me, and I put the 3 in, and when I go to the other side, it just puts it as 0.040.
well, I put the 19 degrees of freedom from what we calculated on those other two at the top.
Oh, okay.
And then I put 0.040 on the bottom. The area is 0.968, and it's not gonna, our answers aren't gonna be right. I'll be surprised if we can.
I will too. So that's what our answer, we think that's what our answer is? That 0.9685?
8. Well, mine
669?
968.
Okay.
Okay, so now it only wants us to do, I can do this because this makes more sense to me. So, I don't want to get out of this laptop, but I'm trying to get back into okay. So it only wants us to do group 1. So then chapter 1 data. It only wants chapter 1 data. Okay, so we do, for the next questions, 5, what is the test statistic? You know what? So this one, be sure that the test does group 1 minus group 2. Oh, crap. Maybe that's, but what was it supposed to do? I don't know how to do that. So
I don't either.
okay, so and it doesn't say, we must not have had to use those for the first questions. Somehow we should have been
I
able
don't think so.
to figure out our answer. And ooh.
So we have,
Somehow it's gotta be this test statistic formula that we just do ourselves. However, I just don't know how they got the -6.
the level of significance, is that the S, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that would be 3.3.
Oh, I'd gone to the next one. Sorry.
Here, let's just skip over these ones because we spent time on those. I just feel like I'm hoping that he just gives us tomorrow to figure it out, or after he's done with this thing.
Yeah.
And I'll go on there and listen tomorrow. So we have to have this. It says be sure that the test group 1 minus group 2. What is the test statistic? So then we go to analyze. Okay, oh crap. What did I just do? Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so Do you remember how we said you figure that out? Transform, compute variable, target variable. Oh, yay! I figured it out.
So which one do we need to do?
So compute variable on your analyze, and then you
Okay.
go,
Oh,
then you minus group 2 and you put it in there. And then that should be good.
in the numeric expression?
Yes. So it should say group 1 minus group 2. Okay. So these answers we might actually get correct.
Group 2. So our target variable,
And then do I say reset? No, target value variable. Don't we just put 0? Because, yeah, I think so, because it's the
I put 0 in there, and it says variable name contains an illegal first character.
well, I wouldn't put anything in the target variable.
Okay.
I would just, so reset. Oh, no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So then I would just, okay. So now when we do,
But when I put that in there, the okay won't,
I know.
it's shaded.
Let's see what it does when we do compare means. And we're doing, supposed to be a 2 sample test. What does this mean? Analyze, compare means, one sample t-test. Okay. It still does that same thing for me. T-test, one sample.
So mine comes up with just the 2 groups there.
Yeah, again.
The test value, do we need to change that?
Why does it say t-test on the bottom, and it's giving a, I guess, both number. Oh, it's different. Okay, so I just am like, I just don't even know what to do.
I don't either.
It's supposed to work where, descriptive statistics, explore. Let me see what that does.
Okay, let's see.
No, because
I did the analyze and the one sample t-test, and then I pushed paste, and I come up, and a thing come up, and so it has dataset active, dataset 1 t-tested, test value 0, missing analysis, variables group 1 and group 2, and criteria is 0.95.
Wait, so is it compare means one sample t-test, and my test variables are over there. Then, options. But it doesn't say what confidence interval. Do we change that to 0?
I don't know, but I'm about ready to just go, okay, we'll just have to figure out and do it with him and talk him into letting us do the test, the quizzes. with him because I just don't understand any of this.
Well, and I feel like if I ask the tutor for help, she won't be able to because she doesn't know how to do it off of here. Well,
Mhm.
I'll ask her for help anyways tomorrow because I have some extra time this week. My other classes aren't as hard, and I really got to figure this out. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and even I mean, because I can get back on and do this Thursday. I mean, my family's leaving Thursday morning, and so after that, I'm like totally free. I could do it all afternoon if I need to. You
Well, I
know,
don't understand how to get just the one number because it says we should be able to. But when we went to format or do whatever, I did figure it out, and I remember him showing us something like that.
mm-hmm.
Don't know how to get it to do that, and we're not going to get any of our.
Right. We're not going to get any of the answers correct if we. I mean, I guess we could just go down and see what we can do. Oh, but they're all, it looks like they're all having to do with the formula type thing.
All of them are.
Yeah.
And we can't do it anyways because how do we know what the p-value is?
And some of it talks about the upper bound and lower bound, and the 95% confidence interval, but
I would understand it if it only had the one number, but where it's giving us,
and if we could get it set up correctly.
that's what is giving me. Because when I go back to these other tests, they don't do that. The analyze, compare means, is that what we did? Analyze.
Uh-huh.
Compare means one sample t-test.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I wonder if we just do it one group first and then, because on here, it just says chapter 12 data A1 dot save. Be sure that the test group does group 1 minus group 2. And that's what's not working. Okay, hold on a second. So I think you have to do, how do I get back to my data? Just my original data view, do you know? I think because I remember him saying you have to switch it over from data over to the other. Then change.
Oh, there's data view at the bottom and data and variable view.
Yeah, but now I don't know how to go back to my original data on here.
Oh.
Data. You know what I'm saying? Read text data. No, that's not either. Oh my gosh, I think I'm just about ready to scream.
Me too.
I think I have an idea of how to do it, but because I don't know how to change that, it just messes you up. Okay, here I am. So what if we do variable view? Okay. And then we do analyze, what did I do? No, I did something transform. Transform.
No, we did compute value variable.
Compute variable minus 2. And it still won't let me. Still won't do anything unless I say reset. No, then it just goes back. Minus group 2. Oh, maybe I have to pick arithmetic. Functions and values. I have no idea what to. Would you say data, date, arithmetic? Just say, I would just put, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have to.
Yes.
It's just, analyze, compare means, one sample test. Well, I understand, if you're just doing group 1, it's 6.243. But it says something about, I'm just going to put some numbers in because I don't know. 6.243.
For which one?
For question 5. I'm just doing the t-test on the group 1 data because that's what it says on here, and I don't know how else to do it otherwise. And I'm just plugging numbers in, and I'm going to turn it in.
What else are we supposed to do?
Okay, so now we're supposed to figure out the p-value with that. So how we figure out the p-value is, so we have that, and then we have our tests. So we need, so you got to go on to it says, it should doesn't it give us if we do analyze descriptive statistics. Percentiles, doesn't it give us a
Ratio.
Remember how we get the p-value? Well, let's see. I don't know what the p-value is. Oh. Oh, this is the one that he got us all confused when we did on that assignment. Because we go and get the t-score and then we divide the p-value. The p-value is the t-score times divided by 2. So we need the t-score, which we have, right?
Yes.
the t-score right there. And it's 6 point what? 243?
4.3, yes.
So then we have to divide it by,
Divided by 2.
is there a place to calculate the p-value on the Excel?
The sample size calculation, it has,
P-value on any of them? Or
it
not?
has p-value 2 tail and then p-value 1 tail.
Okay, so what do we plug in? We plug in the t-score, 6.243. What else does it need?
But that's off to the side. And so, because it has the CL, the sigma, ME, the Z, and N for the sample size calculation.
Okay, so if we just divide, well, to get a 1, I just forget, okay, I just didn't remember what. And I missed some on that test. So I'm looking, it's all the stuff from lesson 9, hypothesis p-value. Okay, well, I don't know. I would just divide. So instead of dividing, it's times it by 2. What's 0.081 times 2?
Well, say that again.
0.81 times 2.
1.62.
Yeah, that sounds right.
For the p-value?
Well, 0.162, right? That's
I come up with 1.62.
yeah. So, but then we have to do it rounded to 3 decimal places. So, so do we, okay, so our t-score, we take it and we times it by 6.243 times 2.
So 243 times 2. Oh, wait a minute.
Because we actually want it to be that.
Times 2. I got 12.486.
I don't know if do you remember if we times it or we divide it?
So we want a 2, we want 2-tailed?
We do want it 2-tailed, so that's why I think we just leave it the same.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm people toast, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch lesson 9 over again.
Yeah, me too.
This is the group meaning quiz, and this would tell us how to do it. So, okay. Well, I don't know what the other questions are. There's a possibility we could answer some of them. I'm just writing in the same answers. Will it tell you the answers if you get them wrong?
I was just thinking about that. I don't remember that it does.
Okay, so you have to compare it to the whatchamacallit and see, compare it to the value of alpha, which we don't have in this one. So
what did we decide for p-value on number 6?
I don't know. I just wrote 6.243. Now I'm writing myself some notes. If it's times or divide. But I believe this is a two-tell test we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean my value's the same as... I'm going to go study p-value better. Because I feel like we could do these if we... But the only other problem I feel like is that I don't know if it's supposed to have those two numbers together or not.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it messes us all up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, should we look through these other ones and just kind of...
Well, let's guess. Well, we can't. The p-value.
Because number 7 is a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. And number 7 is,
Because when I wrote down on my notes, it says, when p-value is greater than alpha, we fail to reject the null.
when p-value is greater than
alpha, we fail to reject.
Well, and then I have mine crossed out. It says lower because I think remember he had to go those all.
Yes.
You better change your notes.
Yes.
So,
so it's lower.
Our p-value would be greater, so reject the null hypothesis. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just writing it down. Suppose your alternative hypothesis is alpha. What is standard D is greater than 0? What is the correct decision? Okay, so say our numbers were is greater than 0. We have insufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is greater. Then it's... Do you remember when we did those?
I had some notes here.
Remember, so...
Compare p-value. If p-value is less than rejected.
Well, too bad it wasn't as easy as my homework because I understood most of it except for what he decided.
I don't understand why the homework is so different than the quizzes.
Well, it is. Because it involves like all of the lessons. And I don't remember which lesson tells us sufficient or insufficient because we didn't do that on any of these.
Mm-hmm.
So it's from one of our other, probably lesson 11. But that is. Nope. Nothing there. Sorry.
Spirit! Stop it.
Well, just guess. We have insufficient insufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is equal to 0.
I would say that would. Spirit, stop it. That we have.
We have a really small sample group,
Uh-huh.
so I don't really think we have enough evidence to say that we could change anything. We have insufficient evidence to say that the mean is greater than 0. Oh, but ours was equal. Oh, we're changing it.
So would it be equal to?
It could be that the mean of the difference is equal to 0. We have insufficient evidence that the mean of differences is, well, it's greater than 0. See, the sign what it is. I'm just writing that. I'm done.
So the greater?
Yeah. And let's see, which is greater, N or the DF? The N is the test. And the test thing that they did was it said it on the other ones. Well, this one's different. It's giving us different. It says, which is greater, N or DF? Well, if we go by off of this, it's N.
Uh-huh.
Because it says N is 20 and the DF is 19. Off of here.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know. Okay. What is the p-value? Well, how is it? It doesn't change at all. Except for the level of significance is 0.01, and I don't know how to, that's only what we compare it to.
Uh-huh.
But we're going to get them wrong, and I'm not changing. Since it's the same group thing, and I don't know how to get it to do the stupid t-test, why would us all the same answer? Why would they all be the same answers? That's what I don't understand.
That's what I don't either.
Because it's the same data set, and I don't know. I'm putting in that 6.243. Maybe it will be right on one of them. And I just tried to get through the quiz. I'm just wondering, what did I say? Reject the null hypothesis? Well, I would say
so do you think any of those numbers are changing it?
well, what's changing it is the alpha. So the alpha is lower. It's only 0.01. So what are your chances is that you're going to be great enough? It would have to be great enough to reject the null hypothesis.
And wouldn't that have to be, it has to be greater than 30?
Yeah, and it's, so we're failed to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You decided to try another. I feel like we could have done these if the thing would have been right and we knew how to use it right.
Yes.
So I'm going to spend a lot of time. I'll just wait till tomorrow night, but I might restudy some of these other lessons again. Go read the lesson again. You decide to draw and try another alternative hypothesis. This time we use blight, whatever, all those. H alpha is greater than 0, and you keep the same level of significance. I know this is going to be on our test, this one, because we did it. But since we don't have the right number, it's hard for us to decide.
I say it increases it.
Okay. And keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value decrease or you say increase?
Yeah, and it's like total guess.
And I have no notes on that. So I may write. I'm going to be copying this off and seeing if I can figure out any of this stuff. Okay. Well, at this point, we pretty much just guess. Oh my gosh, it has 19. We're toast, Aru.
I know.
What decision did you make? Reject the null pi hypothesis? I don't know. Based on your question from the previous, based on your response from the previous question, what conclusion did you make? I don't know.
C. I don't know.
Thanks. Yeah, 0%. Oh, shoot. As we have seen.
We'll get the first two right.
That is
That's the only two.
okay, as we have seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis in general, which alternative hypothesis will give the smallest p-value.
I don't think it's not enough information. Depends on the problem. I don't think that's it. Gonna be one of the other ones.
Oh. Less than?
So is that B?
Oh, wait. Not enough information. Depends on the problem. Or this is greater than 0. Well, I remember him saying some stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Not enough information. Depends on the problem. Oh, crap. We're toast.
We are. So then we need the intervals and that.
Okay. Well, I know how to do the intervals, but it's not going to be correct either because with 90, I thought on here already that it already had
Oh, huh?
Test value. That wouldn't be correct.
Spirit.
What are you doing? I want to color.
You want to color? Hi, sweetie. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say hi. Can you say hi to Lisa?
Hi.
Say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Well, hello. How are you?
Say, I'm good.
I'm good.
Wow, you're cute.
How old are you?
4.
4, huh?
Hey. Fun.
Stay here, Spirit.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Let me get ready for baths in a minute.
That will be okay.
Watch your fingers.
That will be okay. Oh, Lisa, I don't know.
Where should I put the stuff?
Well, you have to do it by the margin of error. Oh, look, right there, 95 confidence interval for the difference, lower and the upper.
So we need what is the point estimate for the 95% confidence interval? Then the margin of error.
These toys are not for you girls to play with. I know, but these toys are not for you to play with.
What is the point estimate?
House for you girls here pretty quick. Woo-hoo! Bathtub. And then
Add them together and divide them.
Sure.
You're gonna sleep in your bed, that's why we brought it.
I didn't think I could.
Or does that
You know,
standard error? I'm just writing a number.
Caroline,
I really don't even.
you take care of your doggy, please. You get over it. You get it, and have kids of your own. You're like, oh. Hi.
Wait, first take off your shoes and put them right there for me. You guys can take off your shoes.
Okay, so you need a hand move the mattress then, Gary?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I wanted to see him do that on myself. I was waiting
It
for
says,
that.
this is an 18-inch deep Peloton.
My video recorder was ready to go.
We had one delivered.
Hold that.
It was,
Half of that.
oh, thank you. No, it was long.
I'm just throwing a number. It's
What was that?
I'm just throwing it. I added them together, divided them by 2.
Okay.
8.6.
3 point what?
Went into the house, walked over back to the bedroom, set it up, and I'm like,
Margin. Oh, I wrote 2.
Thanks, Nathan. Is my intercom?
5.8.64.
5.86.
It always works, even if he's on
Wrong,
the
I'm sure, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
My roof back.
Margin of error.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was the doorbell.
yeah, the intercom. Just throw it awesome.
So is that the margin of error, or is that the estimate, point estimate?
Is that the standard error? 40.18.
Right over there, because they're gonna bring a big mattress in here. Don't touch anything.
Oh,
Bella, here's your key.
the mean
You're
difference
going home.
was the confidence.
There you go. Hold on to him.
The standard error mean.
Don't touch anything.
I'm just writing it in there. 46.
You're pretty good.
On 17 is 46.
46.18.
Elsa's castle.
That broke up just a little bit. 46 point what?
180.
You see that?
180.
And put the lower bound. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I put it. What was 17?
I just guessed.
Thank you.
I wrote 40.18. Oh, wait.
40.180.
Yeah. I put 196
Oh, wait a minute. That's like,
lower bound.
Bella.
And I did
I mean, don't touch.
Well,
Right there.
let's go down to our right.
so, and then 18 was 46.180.
no, I put 18 was 191.66. And I don't even know what decimal. Oh, is it saying rounded 3? So then you're-
191.66.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna have to add zeros on the end of them. Let me say. It would be right actually if we could have got it then if we could have figured out how to get it to subtract both of the lines on there. All of these answers would have been right
Yeah.
because it shows I have answers.
You still want it.
I didn't get it.
Okay, are we ready to submit it and see how many we got right? The moment of truth.
Confident that we got 2 right.
Yes.
You give us 7, okay?
Okay, I'm submitting mine.
No. Wow, we got the first 2 right. So we did. Oh my gosh, we got 10 right. Oh, we got 1.
Okay, come on, back on.
2. Okay.
3
0,
right.
0, 0, 0. Oh, we got number 8 right.
We got 9 out of 20. That is right. That is amazing. That just floors me.
Oh, we have absolutely no idea what we're doing, and we got 9 out of 20. Oh, that's just too funny. And those other ones, we just guessed wrong.
I know. Well, I
Number 15.
you don't have to go in the
Alright, we got done something.
how to do the subtraction on the SPSS.
Talking about?
So I'm gonna see if I can figure that out. Otherwise, we could have done right. Anyway, all right. Well, have a
Well,
nice time.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna email him and tell him, because we have that other group quiz to do too, but I gotta have his help doing this.
Yeah, our grades will suffer deeply from that.
I don't know how he scored, but he seemed to score.
So, you know.
All right. Okay. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
All right. Do you want to get together Thursday evening or Thursday afternoon sometime?
Yeah, whenever works for you.
Okay. Let me double check with tomorrow, and I will text you, and we'll work something out that will be. So with my quiz on my laptop, do I just not X that out?
Oh no, if you already submitted it, it'll just go away.
Okay. So it'll still give me one more opportunity to.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna see if it will tell us the answers. Because then I might be able to figure it out.
Oh yeah, it says one. I have one more, so yep, I'm good. So we can do that with him and still get 100, not 9.
Well, I'm hoping that it'll let us because it says it closes tonight.
Well, he should let us open that.
I have a ton of questions, so at least we know now. And we know what
Portland water probably in the cave.
questions to ask tomorrow.
Say that again.
It doesn't tell you the answers.
Okay.
But I'm going to go in and see if I can figure out how to do it. And then I'll just have the answer for tomorrow. All right.
Okay. I will get a hold of you tomorrow or maybe even Thursday morning, and
Okay.
we'll see how we can work
Yeah.
getting the other one done, and I'll work on getting the stuff so we can figure out what we're doing.
Sounds good.
And that will give us a chance too